Hello, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, I beat Deadeye Duncan in a duel after he, claimed he could beat me.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the duel?
Beat me in the duel, wanna rub it in. You
Gee,
sure
I
have
wonder
a
why.
bad attitude, my
Being
dude.
the worst duelist on Terrace, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of me.
I literally
Look,
one-shot you,
I admit
dude.
it. You're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied? Oh, well.
Oh, goodbye. First aid, in case you got hurt in a fight. Get free med pack. Only one, though, and it's after every duel that you win. I think it resets it, but I could be wrong. It might be every time you lose, it also resets it. But a lot in fights makes me happy and rich. Anyway, I always pay my debts. Use your credits. I get paid 100 credits for that, so I could go and buy that Pazak deck, so I can show off Pazak this episode. Quick save, just for the sake of having it saved. And here
Hello,
we go.
Good luck. No.
So Pazak is basically just... It's just blackjack, but to 20 instead of 21.
I saw you're getting a Pazak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards,
Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your...
I'm going to wager half my money. Since I only have plus cards, oh, I said it's like blackjack, but that's in the terms of you can hit or stand, but you have to get to 20. You draw, by random, 4 cards that you choose as a side deck, and these can be plus or minus. In KOTOR 2, I think there's more, but I'm not entirely sure. And you can, see, I get plus 4, plus 2, plus 5, and plus 3. I start with a 9, and I can stand, or I can end my turn. End my turn will basically make me draw again next time. 18, I could get a plus 2 and go to 20, or I could stand. I think for safety, I'm going to plus 2. It'll automatically stand when you get to 20. He went over, and I win. But I don't have a plus 2, and the chances of me getting something that'll make me go bust is pretty dang high, so I'm gonna stand. And he busts, but he has a minus 3, so he wins the set. You have to win 3 sets to win entirely, so it's a really slow and boring game. At least it makes more sense than Caravan. Dang, that sucks. It forced me to lose there. I could plus 5 for 19, and that would be a pretty good place to stay, so I'm gonna stay at 19. And hopefully he goes bust. Yep. There we go. Now it's tied. 14... Ooh, dangerous play here. I'm gonna end my turn. I should have played the fort. It just stuck at 18.
Pazak is not for everyone.
Let's play. I'm gonna make that money back. I can do it. I guarantee it. If it goes even, then it's a tie and nobody wins, so I'm gonna have to do that. Ooh, it's pretty safe to stay there, but he seemed to have minuses before, so I don't know what he has. So I'll up it to an 18 and stand. 7. It's basically just... I can't cheat because I can't count the cards that are in the deck because I'm fairly certain it's random. It does not want me to win here. 16. I'll stand. He instantly wins. 16. Stand again. Dang.
Pazak is not for
Pazak is not for everyone. I lost, and I will not be save skimming to get that back. I will lose with dignity for once. Now for some more duels. This basically has the repeating lines whenever talking to him to initiate a duel. Then he has different lines for the people you're fighting. Girl on Two Finger is up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your endless corner. One of the greats, a man so tough, even a
Disfiguring
injury
into
could
and
disfigure
then
him.
takes credit away.
I give you
Girl on Two Fingers.
And in the other
Oh, look at me standing.
corner,
Standing at an angle, not looking at my opponent. He is a lot tougher in terms of damage taken, because he took one hit and didn't die, like another Dead-Eye Duncan over there. Oh, he's dealing some significant damage to me. And since there's no passive healing in this, I am going to need to actually heal.
a sign that his injuries have finally caught him.
Just for the sake of not having to spend the money I don't have a lot of now because I wasted it. Yep, it does not regenerate. How dumb of me to think that it did. I'm not gonna do another one. I was just... Oh, 200. I forgot. You get 200 for that. Duel 2. So that is the activities that you can do in a cantina. You can do, or at least here, you can duel and play Pazak. Most other cantinas also have Pazak. Pretty fun. I wouldn't recommend playing Pazak in this. Pazak is much more fun in KOTOR 2, where you can get a pretty good card that breaks tiebreakers on Narshada. You can either do it legitimately by beating an entire group and then beating the Pazak champion, or you can just force persuade your way through. Let's go to this building here, and this is the medical clinic run by Zelka
See
Form.
from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury.
Ragdoll disease, what's that?
A terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no
They
cure?
overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratory. If I could just get my hand...
Maybe I could
I
find
don't see
a
how
way.
anyone can get their hands on that serum. The military base is I suppose that, but I doubt a patrol. Please don't say that. If the Sith hear you, I only make... Goodbye.
I skipped most of that because it's mostly just unnecessary to see. Lab personnel
On it.
only.
It's open.
Floating in
doing?
Kolto
Don't go in
tanks.
there. That door is for employees only.
These men are Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
Persuade.
I guess I better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who've crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that, you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Thank you for keeping my secret. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone could...
And since we've had the conversation about the Rakghoul serum, this person will offer us to sell it.
About the Rakghouls. Now, don't be any. Help it, and then if you find the.
So basically, this shows the light and dark options here. Light would be helping citizens of Taurus with Rakghoul disease, or selling it to this guy, so he can sell it to who was it again? I don't know. I don't think it mentions it. I don't remember who what his name is, but he's important in this first world. And over here,
Davik says you.
Davik, that's the guy's name.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No, help!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves. Hold on a second.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Teach you to mind your own business? How about frag grenade to the face?
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare...
Here, 100 credits.
You're giving him 100.
Now I can pay off
Generous, yeah.
Davik. You've saved...
Yeah, but how's he gonna explain the dead bounty hunters? At least the corpses have enough money to cover it. I don't know why he didn't just loot them himself. Now this side is Upper City North. We were on Upper City South, which has our, the abandoned apartment that we live in. Well, that we, have taken up residence in for the time being. I wish I had force speed currently, because it is dreadfully slow to walk in this game. So these are more apartments. I don't recall what is in all of these apartments, so I will be breaking and entering into all of these apartments, but not looting if it's a thing. Largo.
Sure.
Who are you?
Please don't hurt me. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours.
Another
Just don't tell Davik
another
where I'm
debtor with
hiding,
50
okay?
credits.
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me...
Just looking around.
Looking around? What?
Maybe I can help you
don't
with
think
your
anyone
problem.
can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later...
Here, have 200 credits.
200? Wow, that sure was generous of you. Now I can pay off Davik.
I've wasted all of my money helping these people. I never should have played Pazak. I will take the stuff from this footlocker though, because he's left his room and I need money. Hey Garth, how's it
what's
going?
on your mind?
What do you know about this place?
Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor,
You live
So
down in the
Taurus is
shadows,
basically
and it gets worse the lower you go.
like
That's all I
Coruscant
can
in the
think
sense
of.
that it's one massive planet-sized city with hundreds, if not thousands, of layers. Though I don't know the size of Taurus in comparison to Coruscant, because you do go to the Undercity, which is just the ground level of the planet.
You got it.
And no one has ever been, well, it's not no one's ever been at ground level, but it's nearly impossible to get to the ground level on Coruscant because it is like 1,000 or so levels. And to hit the ground level, you'd probably be dead if you went there, because it's probably extremely dangerous. I'm not entirely super perfectly well versed in Star Wars lore, but that is the extent I know about these kind of cities.
Move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to
Sith
the Teresian
uniforms.
underground? Start talking. I want answers.
She offered to. She enjoyed it all. And really good. And she behind Olivia. And now for the Yufta.
This is something I haven't seen before. I guess it's probably because I usually do the alternate way of getting the Sith uniforms.
You're a little too curious for your own.
I know all about Sith interrogations.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room. Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Ooh. Dang.
Just stay out of this. What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? Time to teach this.
Light side points gained. Woohoo. Threatening the Sith gave you his light side points. Sith Commander. Oh, I never mentioned Karth's abilities aside from the Power Blast. Stole the uniforms for the Hidden Becks. So he was stealing Sith armor to give to the Hidden Becks, who are a gang in the Undercity, who are going to attempt to rebel against the Sith occupation. So, I now have a set of Sith armor. I guess this is one of two ways, maybe there's more, I'm not sure, one of the ways to acquire the Sith armor. As I said, Karth's abilities that I have not really gone over too much is that he does two weapon fighting and focuses on blasters. Mostly power shot is what I would focus on because it increases the damage, but it decreases the hit chance. But considering it's pretty high when you get into the later game, I don't think it matters too much. Also, he has a personal weapon that is upgradable, though you can get better blasters, I believe. I don't quite recall what is the best items to get for him. But since this recording is at almost 20 minutes now, I'm gonna loot this footlocker because $1 is really decent. And I will end the recording here, and I will see you all next time.